Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running. Hidetoshi Nakata, genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Salamakers calmly anticipates. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that's been repelled. And we have our very first corner. Nakata goes short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tomori. Rafael Leao. And it's Salamakers. Nakata. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rafael Leao. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Modric. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Batistuta going about things with real menace. Milan still without a single shot on target. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nakata. Tries to dink it through. And it's Salamakers. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafael Leao. Oh, that was vital. Nakata.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Rafael Leao. Played out to the right. And it's Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Modric. He's got away. Martinez! Ricci. Now that's well seen too. Played back in, and he's in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great vision. Martinez.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao. Martinez. Oh, good ball. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Milinkovic-Savic, and it's lofted through here. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Rafael Leao, looking for options for movement. This looks promising. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leao. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared.
And smartly reclaimed. And this is Ribery. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the left it goes. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Ambrosini. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Batistuta. Oh, super ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! Bastoni pokes it out wide. And that is out of play. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice looking ball. Some resolute defending there.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
knocks it into space.
spettatori.
That ball looks a good one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 91. Il numero 11.
Plays it through. Now it's Dovbik. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Dovbyk gets into a good position. And that could well leave a mark. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan on the spot for parity.
Attenzione, un cambio.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 71esimo minuto. Numero 18.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Ribery. Nicely aimed pass. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He is through here. Ricci clears it away.
Don't you just...
He's having a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Ribery viene sostituito con il numero 8.
Who saw this coming? Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Searching passes played there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Akanji cuts it out. Over to the left. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Nakata. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. And that's gone loose. Rabiot threads one in. Shot could... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Dovbyk.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Nakata did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Tries a shot. They've done it. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Two up and... That's the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance. He has done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Numero 95.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's intervened well there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Flings in across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Played back in. Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. The referee has given a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And Rossini clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. The Fry promptly onto that, and that is that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bastoni. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. It's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Can he get it through? Cross flung in. Bullish header! Another fruitless header.
Milan really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Milan have their second corner now. Big header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Thuram. Fired deep towards the back post. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Somewhat off target. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away.
Gol per il Milan.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be...
Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Crunching tackle. Barella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 10 minutes is number 10,
Borussia Dortmund gain their reward with an early goal. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafael Leao, searching pass he's played there. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
he's having a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's crossed into the middle, and the shot! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
play for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bastoni getting this one clear. Now it's Barella. Now it's Batistuta. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that could well leave a mark. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. So much time and space here. Milinkovic-Savic. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Barella. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barella. And it's half-time here. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quick into pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milinkovic-Savic, he won't be happy with that one. Now this could be a chance. Fires it in low. And he's there to get it away. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Bastoni. Barella goes for a shot! And that has faded wide.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. The bottom line is pressing so effective. That's why everybody's doing it now.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Shoots! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Borussia Dortmund are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution. The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pereiro tries to pass it through. Great work on the overlap. He's picked his way through. Elects to cross. Climbs up big. Oh, terrific save. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly... Whistle's gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked, and he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Number 21.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 14.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. He's found the way through. Big chance! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 14.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution in progress.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bastoni, he's on it, can he get away? Ribery in acres of space out wide. Gets his head on it! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
Both
7.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Francisco Conceição.
Not the most convincing of
Substitution
passes.
taking place.
Borussia Dortmund will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he is going into that little black book. Pereiro. Oh, played right into his path. And that is off the bar! And he's following up! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And Rossini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, they could break here. Played out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's running through. Real chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Dortmund! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Borussia Dortmund, after 90 minutes, is number 14, Dortmund. Dortmund. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And can he finish it? And he's managed to get rid. Some resolute defending there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And Ndombele. Now it's Dovbyk. Swings in across. Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And
that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lois Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones, and while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Openda. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Thuram. And it's Conceição. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Locatelli. Batistuta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Yildiz. Nice looking ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The cross. That's a decent clearance. And it's been chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more.
Gol
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Yildiz. He's in a great position here. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. Cambiasso. Looking for options for movement. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... And the finish! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Tries a shot! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally...
Chance for a shot! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And Ribéry! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ribéry deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bastoni. And it's Ribéry. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Thuram. Yildiz. Costa Curta is the guilty party there. Yildiz. Great vision. Cambiasso in acres of space out wide. Bremer gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Rafael Leao. McKennie. And there is the half-time whistle.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And we are back on the way. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Locatelli. And Bremer. He's through, now is he in? Pellegrini! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just the keeper to beat!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Milinkovic-Savic, who does have an assist to his name, looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Delivers the ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Kalulu, and it's Thuram. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. In towards the back stick. Oh, well played, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Yildiz. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7 viene sostituito con il numero 30. Attenzione, un cambio.
Kalulu. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Flings in across. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Great chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Locatelli. Oh, this looks sharp. Yildiz. For David. Can he get it through? Ambrosini. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! They are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's McKennie. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Dovbyk, and it's made its way to him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Openda. Now it's Yildiz. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27 viene sostituito con il numero 18.
David. He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Yildiz. Now it's Dovbyk. Into the last 5 minutes. Pitches it off him. It's a searching pass. Dovbyk is wide and looking to get onto this. McKennie. And it's Locatelli. Now it's Openda. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that has left him in a heap. And the ball's gone astray. He's on it. Can he get away? And the cutback. Chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di
Dovbyk!
recupero.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, terrible pass. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Mignon gets good distance on it. Stood up well to him there. Ambrosini. 5 minutes to add. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dovbyk! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Batistuta walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.